I'm going to have a look at a chart for one of the guys.
Wait. Matron, take them away. Oh.
And a warm welcome for one and all. If this is your first time here, I'm the big fella that is the Scruffy trade. What I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, do hit that subscribe button. Genuinely helps, and we'll crack on. So what are we looking at? Well, I'm going to look at the Aussie JPY. Now, for me, it's quite a risky trade. And because it's risky, I'm kind of taking my time with it. I'm just sort of enjoying a coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and he's got it in his Forex mug today. And if you want one, you'll find that in the description. But you'll also find in the description details of the Scruffy squad, which is where this came from. So let me show you something as to what I do for them. Now, in this, we have a morning call every morning that I sort of record. Bollocks. Should have really changed the date on that. It's the 20th today, not the 10th. Oh, idiot.
You ding
I need
dong!
more coffee, guys. I'll change the date. But anyway, what happens is we all get together and we have a chat, and it's all face to face, as you can see. We can share screens and talk in the moment. And Steph asked if I would look at the Aussie JPY. Now, I'm quite happy to do that. And what I do is I break it down fully for them as well. So in this is a full breakdown, top to bottom, of my view of that chart for the next sort of hour, next couple of hours, to see if there's a trade possible. Now, I shouldn't really do these sort of things because it means I'm jumping from chart to chart, and I prefer to trade a set basket. However, I also feel duty bound to help. But a chart is a chart, if that makes sense. So I give my opinion, one thing and another. And my opinion on this one, when I looked into it, and it's currently 9:20, and I did all of this before 9 this morning. I think it's a buy, but I think it's risky. I think it's a tough trade, and I've completed this one. Okay. And why is it risky? Well, the Aussie and the JPY is shown very similar strength, and they are both weak. All right. So if there is going to be movement, it's not going to be substantial. You know, I'm not looking for a swinger. And normally I like about 10 pips. I think I'll struggle to get 10 pips safely. So what I do in that situation is I calm it backwards, and I'll maybe look for a starter of 5 with a maximum of 10. All right. In other words, just calm things down a little bit. Now, what I'm looking at here is I've put my zones in. Just edge that to there. And it's kind of just burst an entry point. So what I'm proposing to do is look to trail this backwards. Okay. Now, it's a simple process, but it is an effective process. And if I look to the hourly, you can see it's on a good buying run. However, that tail concerns me, which is what makes this risky, because this could come up, come back down, then go up. Okay. So it could be a bit early to the party here. Go out to the 4 hour. And again, you can see the move, but you can now see it's changing round. And it's stalled here, it's come back, but it hasn't really pushed down aggressively, and now it's moving back up. And this level here is what I believe is going to be the longer term target point. But in the meantime, I've got these to play with. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the trade. And when I'm finished, I'll come back to you. Now, I'm not looking for millions out of this. It's not one of my main day trading products. So I'm just going to put an initial target in 5 pips, but I'm reasonably confident with it. So I'll do between 5 and 10 quid a pip, probably about a fiver, and get 25 quid out of it and let it run to whatever. And this morning, already been in, done the Aussie. And yesterday, if you were seeing the videos yesterday, you'll have seen me do this little basket here, which is now closed out. The runner got me another 15 quid, and we currently flat. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, guys, job's done. It's 10 past 10, and it's done exactly what I wanted to do, go zone to zone. But because it was risky, I wanted to be a little bit conservative. So my bulk was coming out at around 5-6 pips. I know it's not a lot, but what I did was pull it out, make certain that it's risk-free, can't lose anything, and then just trail the stop and see how far it goes to get, well, premium gains, if you want to call it that, or a little bit of a bonus. And it ran right up, and there you go. So not bad for quite a low risk, simple trade. Are you low risk and simple?
Really?
Yeah?
It's not me that was sitting with a monkey in here earlier.
You ding dong!
I was hoping she would. I was trying to get her into that gold bikini, boys, but she's not having it.
You're cold.
Well, that's the perfect time to put it on. There's a couple of bits stick out.
Oh, behave.
You dirty old man.
It is. It's a hair. It goes all over the place. And she's not doing a job, boys and girls. Not really. You know, I've got me coffee, but she made me go make me own earlier. That was bad, wasn't it?
Did you manage?
Well, no, you took it off me and said that I'm not allowed to do it. But anyway, that's a story for another day. You know, you don't want to hear about our domestic bliss. Then again, you might. But ultimately, what I've done today, it's really just backing up everything that I say. It's all well and good saying something after the event. I prefer to do what you say. I trade in the moment, and I don't cherry pick the chart because the guys asked for that chart prior. So I can't be any fairer than that, or at least I don't think I can. Tell me I'm wrong. And one of the things that I do very much, I don't enter a market unless I'm pretty much sure it's going to go my way. And that keeps my win rate up. And if you look through the channel and you see, I have put statements out. I've been running for a very, very long time, over 90%. So when you're sort of saying, oh, you don't lose a lot. You're right, I don't. But there's a caveat to that. I don't trade a lot either. I don't overtrade. I look for 1-2 good trades a day, and then I wait till it's at the optimum time, then I'll enter. That keeps me consistent. If you're trying to be in and out of the markets all the time, you're going to lose money. I know that more than anybody because she's in and out of markets all the time and I pay for it. And it costs me a fortune. This is not good, boys and girls. And she won't wear a gold bikini either. She's been horrid. And she said that I'm not allowed to make my own coffee. She was even horrider.
Really? Do you
Yeah.
want to keep going?
Yeah. Are we going out for dinner?
Do you want to go for dinner?
Yeah, we'll go to the pub. And that's the other thing. We might go to the pub today. But then again, we were at the pub yesterday. We were at the pub the day before. And I was out the day before that. And I'll tell you what, we'll just go to Starbucks, eh?
If you like, yeah.
We're going to go to Starbucks. Why? Because we can. I'm pretty much paid for the day. I've done enough to keep me going. Might pop an extra trade on this afternoon. Top the wages up a little bit. And if I do, I'll make a video on it. But do keep your requests coming, guys. And if you're interested in how I trade, drop into the Scruffy squad. And it's very transparent. There is a course there now for you, or rephrase that. There's a course being built for you. All the information is already there, but it's being put into bite-sized chunks so you can work your way through it. And there's going to be over 30 modules for that. So hopefully that might help you. I do listen and I am trying, but ultimately I'm a trader rather than a course seller. The course is not up for sale to public. It's just for the guys in the squad. Okay. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed. Above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.